morning, new information about a Colorado crime lab failure leading to hundreds of criminal cases being called into question.
Yeah, we're talking about a former forensics analyst who is accused of manipulating DNA results over more than a decade. Well, now we're learning that analysts made hundreds of thousands of dollars in overtime hours while allegedly cutting corners. Your investigator, Kati Weis, has been following the fallout for months. She spoke exclusively with the leading prosecutor about the long list of problems this situation created.
It's part of why her conduct is so shocking, because it's an aberration of what I've known and expected and what we've required from the state lab for all these many years.
Boulder County District Attorney Michael Doherty spoke candidly about unprecedented allegations against former forensics analyst Yvonne Missy Woods at the Colorado Bureau of Investigation, or CBI. Woods recently retired amid an internal affairs investigation that found she cut corners on DNA testing for more than 600 major crime cases, and that other leaders at CBI may have known about potential misconduct back in 2014 and 2018.
I want to know more about the protocols that were not complied with here and how in the future they can ensure that they have safeguards in place.
A criminal investigation conducted by investigators from another state still pending.
It can't end soon enough.
Doherty says he's already receiving conviction challenges from felons in other cases not on CBI's list of cases impacted by Woods' alleged misconduct.
Anytime a motion's filed post-conviction, it requires us to notify the victim's family. And that, obviously for them, that dredges up so much. And that's the ripple effect that we're going to see for a long time.
It's not just giving convicted felons hope.
February of 1992, Jim was found murdered in his apartment in Denver.
People like Dwayne Holdman hope the CBI debacle will open doors for DNA retesting in cold cases, like in the murder of his brother, Jim Holdman.
The healing's never complete. That's just something you never get over.
Retrying cases and retesting evidence is going to be costly to the taxpayers. On top of that, court documents we obtained show Woods made more than $500,000 in overtime hours she clocked from 2007 to 2023.
Incredibly concerning. I was unaware of that until you shared it with me. And when I hear that dollar amount associated with overtime for a state employee, I do wonder how much work was being entrusted to her. And it calls into question what they knew and when.
And as for any new crimes, do you have faith that CBI will be able to test that DNA appropriately?
That's going to be something we continue to discuss in Boulder County. We've had those discussions with our law enforcement leaders, but also with CBI very directly.
Woods' attorney tells us she had burnout and work-related stress in her last years at CBI, and she told managers, but was not given a lighter caseload. CBI says it's in the process of a comprehensive review of Woods' work and agency policies to prevent similar manipulation from occurring in the future. CBI also says some policy changes have already been implemented. I'm Kati Weis, covering Colorado First.